Hey guys, it's Hannah and this is Bookworms Talk, and today I am going to talk about Club Dead. Club Dead by Charlaine Harris. This is the third book in the Sookie Sackhouse series, so if you don't want the spoilers on the first two and you're interested in reading them, check up here in the cards and I have both reviews listed for both of these books. So like always, I'm going to start off with the non-spoiler section and kind of give like my overall opinion of the book in there as well. Out of the first three, I do like this one the best so far. Well, I say so far, but I'm really I'm on to the sixth book now and I'm filming this because I haven't taken time away to film a review and I should have, but I'm getting to it now, right? So Bill's acting quite a bit of an asshole. He's like kind of becoming distant, he's like always on his computer and I'm just like, oh, modern problems. But so he's kind of pulling away from Sookie and she notices this and it kind of makes her like that, exactly like that. She's the emoji. But like that instead. And Bill says he's doing kind of like a special thing for the vampire queen of Louisiana. I love it. I think it's really quirky, the whole weird names, like the sheriff of Area 5, it's like sheriff, and then like the queen of, and it's just, I don't know, it's quirky and weird, and I kind of dig it. So he leaves quite early in the book to go complete this mystery task. And soon we find out that Bill has been lying about a lot of stuff, and that him going away may not have been as willing as we think. And now Bill isn't responding to any messages, there's no way to really get in contact with him. Shit starts going sour. So in order to go find Bill, she gets Alcide to go with her to this club, hence Club Dead, I think it's called Josephine's in the book, to go through and like pick people's minds and whatnot. And Club Dead is kind of like this place where lots of different like soups and whatnots, you know, I was gonna say chill, but that didn't seem like an appropriate word. And in this book we do actually meet Alcide, so this is the first mentioning of him. He is a werewolf, and he's Alcide. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's very much a candy read, and I did find this one quite funny. There was a lot of Eric time in this book also, but I just think he's a really funny character, and Pam is in this quite a bit too, and I love her. I just think she's so dry and hilarious. So this, as far as like comedy level, and I just finished the fifth book. I do think this is the funniest of them. Maybe close with the fourth. So I think that is about it for the non-spoiler section for this, and come back when you have read the whole thing, or if you don't mind spoilers, you know, you can hang around. So I will see you guys later next time on Bookworms Talk. Bye! And before I forget, yes, I'm wearing a scarf. Yes, it is August. Yes, it was 104 degrees here in Houston. Pretty sure if my patio furniture wasn't metal, it would have melted. And you may ask, well, why are you wearing a scarf? Well, I have made it very cold in my house because I'm going to pretend that it is fall, because that is the only way I can cope with this heat. I'm just gonna try to embrace my delusions. I don't remember if Bubba was like this huge part of the book, but like I wanted to mention him and I don't want to forget it, but Bubba is hilarious. It's Elvis that's a vampire. It's just so weird and I love it. And then you know, speak of I don't know. I think that is like one of the hands down funniest things in this entire series. Just like every time Bubba, I'm just like I crack up every time. And I'm going to mention again, because I know I did last time, at least I think I did, that I listened to this on audiobook as well as like kind of reading with it. And at this particular part I was listening to the audiobook and the narrator, her name is Johanna something or other, and I love her Eric accent. She has accents for each of the characters in like slightly different voices, which I think is really fun. And her Eric accent is so ridiculous. I love it. And so now I hear it in my head, but I'm so bad at accents I can never like regurgitate it correctly. But I'm going to read you this really funny little kind of back and forth. And I don't know, it was really funny in her accent, and it may not be as funny because I can't accent, but we're gonna do it anyway. So this is between Sookie and Eric. So Eric climbed into bed with Sookie, and Sookie first thought it was Bill, and then something was off, and she's just like, her eyes flew open. And I pushed back against rock-hard shoulders. I let out a little squeak of horror. "It's me," a familiar voice said. "Eric, what are you doing here?" "Snuggling." Snuggling. Just one word, snuggling. Oh god. Okay, no, that was it. It was just funny to me. I'm the only one laughing. Snuggling. That's just a funny word. Snuggling. I gotta stop saying snuggling. Now kind of we're onto the plot, less on from snuggling. I just love that word. I'm gonna stop. This is by far, out of all of the books that I read, and even the fifth, which I think has the most plot lines in it, I still think this is the most action-packed. I'm not even saying like physically with the action, like that kind of like pow-pow action. I mean just like lots of different things going on. Like we meet the werewolves in this book, and so we have that kind of new addition to this mythology, so to speak. And then of course we have lots of drama with the vampires and like Lorna. Oh my god, Lorna. I could not in the TV show stand her. I mean, I didn't really care for her in this, but I didn't hate her. And I just was so annoyed by her existence in the TV show, and in this it was better. It was less that. Oh my god, Sookie's word a day calendar thing. At first I was like, oh, this is a weird little thing she does, but like it's become an endearing Sookie thing, and I love it. A Sookie. I did find this really funny exchange between Eric and Bubba. It was after Sookie was staked and Eric was about to give her his blood. He was just kind of like giving him instructions on what to do. He's like, if they see you, don't run. Just don't say anything. Nothing. Not about me or Sookie or Bill. Nothing more than, hi, my name is Bubba. Then Bubba says, hi, my name is Bubba. Right. Hi, my name is Bubba. Yes, that's fine. Now you sneak and you be quiet and invisible. Bubba smiled at us. Yes, Mr. Eric. But right after that, I gotta find me some food. I'm mighty hungry. I just thought it was so funny. Fucking love Bubba. He's one of my all-time favorite characters. I like him how much I like Hoyt in the show. And I love Hoyt. I think one of my favorite scenes, like weirdly enough, and this is all me trying to remember back because I did not do really well on writing notes, the scene where they were at the gas station and it was Eric and Sookie and some random woman that was there who was also blonde, so like all three of these people are blonde. And then Sookie goes in there to go to the bathroom, and then there are people robbing the store, and I don't know, it was just, there's something really well written about it, and I think that was more of like the pow pow kind of action, even though there was not really much pow pow. Why the sound effects, Anna? I think it just flowed really well, and I found it really enthralling, I think is the word. And at the very end of this book, it was when Sookie rescinded her invitation to Eric and Bill. So they both had to leave. And I remember in the TV show, I found it really interesting. I think I watched a behind the scenes thing on it, where whose was it? I think it was Bill's that was really like kind of slow. And then Eric's was very like kind of ridiculous, and they had like the camera strapped to him, and so it was like that weird, it was like the person wasn't moving, so it was like going with it, so like the person was staying. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't think I'm explaining myself well, but like they both in essence reverse ran out of the house, but it was like in two very different styles, and one was very like kind of crazy. I don't know, I really liked that episode. I remember it specifically. So that is about it for this review. Let me know what your favorite part was in this book, and let me know what your favorite character is, but try not to spoil me. Though I have watched the show, I know that the books are way different the further you get into the series, so don't spoil me on future books, por favor. I know my accent was awesome. That was sign language for thank you. I obviously need to sleep or to coffee, but probably to sleep because it's late. I feel like I'm talking like Bubba. It's my accent getting better. I'm a horrible accent. I have a horrible accent. I'm practicing with Corey and my old southern woman voice. Her name is Bev and his is Pearl. Good night. That was the weirdest outro I think I have ever filmed. So I think that's all, guys. I'll see you later next time on Bookworms Talk. Bye. I'm going to sleep. Sookie Stackhouse series. I am not wording right. I worked on my bun so much and you can't see it in frame. Oh well. If I had lipstick on my teeth, I promise, I know, I edit these videos. And I hate myself every moment for not doing the super attractive.